My name is Usama Hasan. I'm an academic, an astronomer, scientist, and also a part-time imam. I grew up in London, but for about 20 years since I was a teen, I was firmly an Islamist, somebody who highly politicized Islam and was convinced and was taught by the various groups and circles I moved in that the entire world was at war with Islam, the entire non-Muslim world was at war with Islam. And we had to struggle to bring about an Islamic revolution and establish a global Islamic state. Whilst I was an undergraduate at Cambridge about 20 years ago, during my Christmas holidays, I actually went to Pakistan and crossed the border to Afghanistan and trained and fought briefly with the Mujahideen in Kunar in eastern Afghanistan. This was against the communists just after the Soviets had left. So I took part in that war briefly, including taking part in artillery fire at the front line. After that, I supported the Bosnian War. I had friends who died in the Bosnian War. And the Afghan experience meant that many of us had sympathies for Al-Qaeda as Al-Qaeda evolved from the anti-Soviet struggle then. After 9/11, I began to really soul search because Osama bin Laden, of course, was a hero of the anti-Soviet war, but now had taken this crazy path of issuing a fatwa saying all Western taxpayers were legitimate targets. And I began that soul searching to understand, what exactly was going on. I spent a year in Pakistan in 2003. I, in fact, met somebody there who claimed to be in touch with bin Laden. This was in Islamabad, and he announced at the dinner party where we were that Osama bin Laden was alive and well, and that the work was continuing. Anyway, I came back from there very disillusioned with the state of Islam in Muslim countries, and all these notions of an Islamic state, I realized, were nonsense. What you needed was basic justice and economic equality. And the July the 7th bombing was the last straw for me. I realized not only had I rejected all of that excessive politicization, but now I had to openly speak out and fight against that nonsense. And that's what I continue to do, and along with Majid and others, have received a lot of intimidation and even death threats for the work we do now.